We are live. My camera's a little bit high. Now I gotta move
I
backwards.
think we're live.
I think we're live.
Go for
What's
it,
up, everybody? How's it going?
Seth.
We're doing it. We're doing it. Of course, welcome to episode 44, the Christmas special. My camera's a little low. Let me fix this. We're all live here. It's all good. It's all good. It's good. It's good. And I'm, of course, your host, Seth Kurkowski. With me, as always, on the bottom. Hold on, let me fix that real quick. I know how to do that now. There we go. Oh, wait, this is not normal either. I'm usually on the right. There we go. All is well in the universe. To my left, or to my right, depending on where you are in the universe, is my co-host, Daryl Sausse. How's it going?
Hey, everyone, and joining us tonight, once again, baking with us for our holiday special. Say hi to Julia Bergeron. Thanks for coming back, hon.
Hi, guys.
How's it
I'm
going?
going to start this early because I can see how this is going to go.
Oh, me too. So what are we drinking tonight?
I have sweet apple wine.
I happen to have right in front of me on the counter all kinds of alcohol, but Jameson.
Oh. See.
You know how this night's going to go.
Oof.
Don't worry, I'm mixing it with some root beer, so it kind of tastes like a cinnamon roll-ish. It's better with cream soda, but root beer is pretty good still. All right, so what are we cooking tonight? I'm cooking, or baking, sorry. Not cooking,
Yes.
baking.
Baking, there's a difference.
So I'm baking just the traditional Christmas cookie, cutout cookies. All right, Daryl, what are you baking? Because I know you're baking something interesting.
I am making a local favorite. I am making pralines.
Ooh.
Now, explain what pralines are, please.
It's like a sugar cookie with pecans in it. Not pecans, pecans.
God.
No, you can't.
And it doesn't require the use of an oven, surprisingly.
Oh, there's a no bake.
That's convenient.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Julia, please elaborate. What are you baking?
Well, I did something you wouldn't expect, and I am not making those chocolate chip cookies, but I am making a cookie that involves chocolate chips, and they're called Santa's Trash Cookies.
Oh, Santa's trash cookies. What's all
I
that
like the sound of it already.
So it's a little bit of everything. If you like a salty sweet treat, then this is a cookie for you.
Okay.
Awesome. Can't wait
My
to see
cookie
it.
involves things like this and this.
Ooh. Wait,
Oh,
potato chips and
fancy. Mm-hmm. I'm
I'm
already
intrigued.
making that.
So I apologize. I will be using a mixer. So I guess I'm using a mixer tonight and an oven. So there's no way this can't go wrong with audio. So let's start
It's
with
going to go a
Daryl.
lot of wrong.
I'm going to start with the mixer. So Daryl, I need you to talk about your weekend. How it went?
How what?
How your week went? Talk about that. How'd your week go?
How my week go?
No,
Yeah.
I made it back home after spending a keen amount of time in Florida, which was great.
This is
I know.
awesome.
I
it was
had
like Daryl never left. I was like, wait, you're still here? What?
I had to run back home before 108 happened last week. Something came up. Something good, but something came up. I had to run back home for it.
Mm. I hope it went well.
And I ended up missing one of it as well because I had to fly back to the great state of Wisconsin. So I had to sit out on a pier all day with Julia and a few other people and watch a booster. I gotta forget my camera's here. And watch a booster come in, which was fun. What booster was that? It was 1059.
What did you just ask me?
What booster?
What
Well, I didn't
booster
ask you. I kind of questioned that. I assumed you would be the one who would know the answer.
Oh,
That
well,
was
the
1059.
booster you saw back was from,
SXM7.
yeah, and that was 105.1.7.
Oh, this is where we get to test the audio. How does this sound?
Can't even hear it.
Oh, sweet. Awesome. Sweet. I have my recipe book. I see my mom's recipe book here. Tell me what to do.
Funny thing about that booster, when we went to set up cameras for it, all the press folks and whatnot, you know how they have the number on the booster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like it had been scorched so much that they had to like repaint the 5 with like some whiteout or something.
That's what it looked like too. Yeah.
Oh. No, I'm gonna have to look through my pictures again. But I probably got reinforced.
I got shortening in, not adding sugar. This is going so well already.
All right.
Nothing can go wrong.
So now comes the fun part of the night, where I finally get to play with fire, and everybody was over. Everybody came to the stream for two reasons: to see what Julia's making, and to see who hurts themselves first, me or Seth.
I don't have a knife, so I will not be hurting myself. Knife? Oh gosh, I think I need 1/4 cup of sugar.
All right.
So one thing I don't do is really measure all that accurately. It is what it is.
It is what it is. My
Yeah.
mom does a good job. She laid out all the ingredients for me. I mean, I laid out all the ingredients for me by myself. I know how to do it all by myself. I did not have any help from my mother, aka my mom helped me a lot last night.
I mean,
And she's sitting in the other room right now.
I mean, I have all of my ingredients. See, all laid out. Ooh,
Nice.
yeah. I actually have like bonus cookie stuff here, but we'll see how far we get.
Sugar done. All right. Now it's time for the eggs. Let's see how this goes. Okay, wait. We should probably talk about space though. Seth is sounding crispy. I appreciate that, Jared. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I'm assuming that's good because crispy is good. Okay, so what happened this week in space stuff? We got to talk about that. We had, I don't know if 108 launched. We had Booster return. The fairies come in. Were we both there? Wait, Sirius XM happened last Saturday, right?
Yep.
Oh, so we talked about that last week.
It was last week.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Julia, you know what I haven't shared yet still?
What about that?
Bird photo, or my bird photo.
You're totally not even facing the camera, and I can't even hear you. You're like blah blah blah, Charlie Brown.
My bird photo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when we on the beach. Oh, it's a Chris photo of that bird.
The bird. The
bird.
bird.
The bird.
The word, because bird
The
is
bird's the word.
It was there. I had to go for it.
Oh, we were hunting that bird. I was walking in here, Julia. Shh, stop. Bird.
So here's a fun fact. Did you know that if your baking soda's old, your cookies will turn out like snot and they'll be flat and they'll look like you had way melted butter? Learned that one the hard way trying to make batches of cookies. Why aren't my cookies working? I thought it was the Florida heat. No, it's actually bad baking soda. It's a thing.
So Julia, you have been baking cookies for a long time, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the cookies that we care about, though. Your cookies, your space cookies, your chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, you want me to talk about the space cookies?
I think we talked about it a little bit before, but I guess this is the stream to elaborate as much detail as you want.
So here's the thing about the space cookies. Actually, something very sad happened this week. Miss Dottie Knuth, she's the one whose recipe I use. And it's her cookies that I bring out there. And Miss Dottie passed away this last week, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah. But I still bake her cookies so that her story is shared, right? And her cookies, those chocolate chip cookies, let me tell you, those cookies are remembered by so many people out on Cape. Folks on the Air Force side will talk about them and ask about them. Astronauts, Wendy Lawrence, who lives locally here, she remembers them. So when you say, have you ever had Dottie's cookies? Did you ever put them in your jumpsuit and take them back with you on your T-38? The answer almost always is, oh, yeah, those chocolate chip cookies. You mean the ones when we flew into Cape, we'd go right to the kitchen? Those chocolate chip cookies? Yeah, those are the chocolate chip cookies. But yeah, so I make those, and I don't make them as often now because I found being media and being a mom and working full time makes not a lot of time for cookie baking. And it kind of stresses me out. So cookies are special, and they don't come everywhere with me anymore.
I'm always a happy person when I'm out there for a lunch and I see Julia with her basket of cookies.
When Julia actually brings it, and I really did kind of get out of the habit during COVID because I had to get myself a basket. If you wanted a cookie, you had to be like 6 feet away from me. So what am I going to do, right? So I had to get myself a basket to give you all cookies with. Yeah.
Or they'll just be like in your car and be like, if you know, you know. So stop by.
Yeah.
So stop by the right car. All right.
Yeah, I have to ask permission. Can I go walk all the cars and give out cookies? Okay.
All right, let's see if chat anything. Talk about watermark buoys. Oh gosh, that. Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm in a mixing phase.
Listen, here. How about I do this when I talk about this? Just switch over to this camera. Listen, my buoy photos, probably the best buoy photos of that day.
Yeah, boy.
Buoy.
Like, so yes, the booster's coming back. This was Thursday, right? Thursday midday.
Yeah, it was my day off, and we were there forever, waiting out the rain. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was just insane. Let's see what is. All right. So, who is it? Me and Kyle were out there on the base. I'm gonna stop this for a second. Me and Kyle were out there, and we're looking for the booster along the coast. And I think he saw it. He took a photo of it. I see it. I took a photo of it, and then I didn't like the photo I took because he showed me his photo, and I got jealous. His photo was better than mine. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna take a photo, and I'm gonna get the photo better. It was like way too hazy, all that stuff. Apparently, I guess I bought my camera when I was looking for it again. I took a photo of a buoy.
He really did take a photo of a buoy, Daryl, and he was convinced it was a booster.
I was because the first photo was of a booster, and I thought I took a photo of the same thing. Didn't even think about it. Edited the photo, posted it, and then I think I took a second photo. And neither Kyle and I were convinced if it was a booster or a buoy. It was so off the horizon. So I might have taken two really good photos of boosters.
Of a buoy?
Oh, sorry, a buoy. Yeah.
A channel marker buoy? Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Someone has to take photos of it. You know, someone has to.
Channel marker needs love too. Yeah.
I'll learn. I'm not Kyle who sits up there and dedicates his life to it.
So Seth, what causes these boosters to lean like that? I mean, we saw them on the podcast, on the webcast, like, they landed, they were upright. What the heck happened? Huh?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
They're not leaning, they're taking a bow.
Yeah, that's what's going on.
Oh, it's been 5 years since the first booster landed, after all.
Yeah.
The drone ship's moving so fast that they actually tilt over due to the speed, the pure raw speed of those boosters, of those trucks.
And this is why you are so not a fleet expert. Yeah.
Yep, not at all.
Now.
So we're assuming what? I'm assuming it's rough seas, correct?
So. Oh wow. Okay. So I get asked, like, how does that happen, right?
Yeah.
That happens because they have to board, like, the booster has to, like, whatever fuel's left on there needs to be taken care of. They gotta make sure the deck is clear. They can't go on the deck at night either, by the way. So, like, a booster lands, and then you gotta wait a little bit before you can board so that you can make Octograbber go underneath. And I'm sure Octograbber has a gazillion GoPros on it, but all the same, having human eyes there in case, the Octograbber little, the person operating that doesn't want to knock over the booster and be that person. Because who would want to be that person, right? Like, oh yeah, what did I do today? I knocked over a booster that cost how much? After it landed. So
they're gonna take it out.
We don't want to be that person. So Octograbber still has like a person that operates it. Mm-hmm. And you have to wait until it's safe to board the drone ship. So somewhere in between landing and boarding the drone ship to deploy Octograbber, I guess there's waves out on the Atlantic this time of year. And
Who figured?
How fun, huh? Oh, the other thing too, though, is like, now imagine if you've got waves and you're riding like this, how cool is that, right? Like you can just ride them like you're surfing. But
exactly.
if you're not positioned into the swells, then you can't ride them. So the thrusters can, kind of keep it trying to go in the swells until the tugboat hooks on, but you need people to hook your tugboat up too. So there's a couple factors in there. And so I guess these last couple boosters were kind of the product of some kind of rough seas out of, landing zone. Luckily though, that little OSHA lip at the side of a drone ship? Mm-hmm. Hey, that's also really good for catching boosters.
It has the most experience.
Right.
Might as well use the part as the most experience. I figured, before I wrote my article, I probably should have had it, fact checked by you. But
Because I don't know anything. I just kind of guess.
How's that going over there, Seth?
It's going. So I've added all the wet ingredients, and now I'm adding flour.
I'm like to the point of adding like potato chips and chocolate chips and sprinkles.
I'm getting close to the dangerous part.
Ooh, fire?
Okay, so why is there fire involved in yours? Please explain.
Because
do with sugar. I don't know.
Yes, I am melting down 2 different types of sugars and condensed milk on the stove.
Ooh.
It's like the festive version of Cajun napalm, otherwise known as a roux. And if you ever spill a roux on yourself, it burns and it does not come off. So it will burn you. Yeah. It will burn
like if you get hot glue on yourself and
Yes. But hotter.
So do you use a double boiler for that, or are you doing like direct stovetop?
Nope, direct stovetop.
Okay. Low heat?
Medium heat, yeah. But I have a candy thermometer in right now, and I'm trying to get it up to 240.
Okay, so you got one of these things going on, yeah? One of these?
Okay.
Got
one of them bad boys. In fact, I think that's the exact one I have.
The exact one?
Looks like it with the plastic sleeve and everything.
Yeah.
This is sleeve.
Pretty handy thing. So you can find that flash point of oil when you're cooking and don't have unexpected fires. Yeah. Can't say I said that one from experience. No, not at all.
And I'm a very experienced baker. I baked a lot of cookies in my high school foods class, and the teacher would tell horror stories of the people who would have grease fires and then throw water on it. Yeah.
Water?
Yeah, water on grease fires. That's a terrible idea. But you know what? Some high schoolers not that smart. So.
Okay, I'm gonna make noise. Just a heads up.
Go for it.
That sounds good. I'm making noise too.
Gotta crush things. Yeah.
My brother's already in the chat asking for cookies.
My family beats me.
Come on.
Ooh,
sir.
Zach brought up a good idea. You posted some film photos right there of your rockets.
Yeah, you saw that, huh? I finally developed the film stuff, and I developed them at home.
Ooh. Okay, please explain the process for us newer, younger people who have never done that before.
Ooh, it's an involved process. There are a lot of steps. You mix the developing chemicals themselves, and then you go through a 3-step process of doing the actual development. And the kit that I have, it's really very forgiving. Most of developing negative film is time and temperature of your chemicals, and that's it. And you can be off by a little bit and still have great stuff come out. So that's probably going to be a stream I'll do some other day. Oh, come on, 240.
Well, we're gonna do a stream about it. Actually, you know what? I'd be hunted down now.
It's it's really fun to do. The investment for the chemicals and the heater and whatnot, that was maybe around $200. And then since I decided to start scanning my own negatives, I found a good scanner, believe it or not, at Office Depot for photos. for like another 200. So from here on, the investment is just in film and any other cameras that I want to get.
I mean, you can even do that on even more of a budget because I just found one at Walmart for $25 right in store.
Film camera? Like 35?
Oh, like film scanner.
Oh.
Yeah, like it's like this little portable, film scanner thing. Kind of cool. Not that I used it because when I get mine processed, I get it done at a shop and they put it on an SD card and everything for me. But yeah.
Now I will say when I first started doing the film stuff, I said for the heck of it, let me just go through Walgreens and see what it's like. No, never again.
No?
Never again. They did bad scans and bad prints. So
See, I go out to Orlando and I go to a place called Colonial Camera and Hobby, which is one of the very few places the only place I know of around now that does processing in-house.
Is that near Winter Park?
But it's a drive.
Yeah, is that near Winter Park though in Orlando?
It's like you're down Highway 50. It's like in the Mills 50 area.
Okay, I think I know where that is.
Yeah.
I think that's where I went to college. Around that area. I think I remember seeing that when I driving around over there.
I'm
my college days. Oh, so long ago.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Chocolate! Yay!
I think that was.
I'm at the everything's really chunky mixed together phase. Scissors.
All right. Time to turn off the.
We got a little bit more fun. Just a bit more fun. Julia, I wish I could show you this cabinet my mom had. That was her. That was in our family for a while. Because it has a flour sifter built into the cabinet. And it holds like, hey mom, how much flour does this hold? My mom's official fact lie to my mother. Said it holds about 20 pounds of flour. It's pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
Just wait.
Alright, let's get that mix in, and I should be done with the dough.
Ooh, I almost forgot.
Or batter. I guess it's cookie batter. Or cookie dough? I don't know anymore. Are you just drinking straight from the bottle?
It's the holidays.
That's a terrible idea.
Drink straight from the bottle. Be classy.
Heck yeah.
At least have your pinky out, you know? Okay, I'm using I got a nice mix. It's in a holiday glass. Christmas glass for a Christmas tree.
How festive.
Ooh, ow.
Here's my festive for the there we go.
Ow, the thermometer's hot.
Well, duh.
Did you say the oven's hot?
Okay, see, look at that. Look at all that stuff. Oh, wait, here.
Ooh.
Stuff.
Oh,
All right.
But you know what's awesome? Do you guys have this for drop cookies?
oh, yes, I do.
I haven't used one.
Yeah.
It's somewhere.
Like,
I don't know where
that's
it is. I don't need it. It's full.
Those are the best.
You know what's the best? Eating cookie dough. That's the best.
See, I would, but I don't think my mom would be okay with that.
Mom, we love you, but he's got to eat cookie dough.
Let's see.
You're not going to die. I promise.
Oh, okay. Cookie dough done.
It's done.
No.
With that. All right. Here comes the fun part. Crazy thing is, I'm almost done already.
Well, I'm ready to go to the oven in just a second.
Let's go. Well, we'll see what I gotta do.
So the recipe I use, I forgot, doesn't exactly. It's like one of those, they blog, and then you got to find the recipe things. Well, we're just going to assume 350 for about like 9 minutes, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's pretty brave of you to ad-lib. Don't they say cooking is an art, but baking is a science?
You know what? If it's golden brown, then it's done. And gooey is good, so whatever. If I'm not going to die eating the cookie dough, you're not going to die eating a cookie that's like maybe a
Partially
little
baked.
right?
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, I've had plenty of opportunity to off y'all already.
You could have so easily. You could be the only media person out there running the whole game.
All right, here comes the fun part.
Ooh, fire.
Fire?
Maybe.
Fire?
Maybe.
I'm looking.
I don't think we'll get fire.
Nope. I'm done with the fire.
Dang.
Oh.
Sorry to disappoint, Seth. Yeah.
Wow. My mom just told me I can eat cookie dough.
Okay, Mom. If they don't turn out, you don't have to eat them.
I mean, there's only one way to figure out if it tastes good.
Oh,
Good. Awesome. That was done.
Here, come here, come here. I don't know. They can stick together. It's fine.
Okay. In the oven.
So at this point, the recipe calls for you to keep drinking, right?
Yeah. So now that the dough is done, hold on, let me have my little moment here. You know, put some clean foil on it. You know, just like this. And you want to put it in the fridge. And let it refrigerate overnight or for a few hours. Oh, wait. But we're on a live show. Hold on.
Oh,
No
yeah,
way. Did he pre-make stuff like this is like a cooking show on TV?
What is this over here?
look at that.
But last night's dough. I mean, the dough from the fridge.
Right.
It's the magic of television.
The magic of live production. Let me just grab my alcohol and my flour. This is something I never thought I'd say in my life in a while, but okay. Now, got some dough, some more dough. You know what?
Ooh,
No, I did one. This one. I did just actually just wash
I'm gonna go back over here.
Alrighty. I think my camera's fine.
You're good.
I think it was like slowly slipping. Oh, there we go. All right, I don't have my computer over here. So, Daryl, you're in charge of chat. What's going on?
I am? Oh my god. He put me in charge? What?
Yeah.
I know, right? It's like when Gavin thought I was responsible for tracking chips while he was working, and I'm like, yeah, I can just think of that now. I said, oh yeah, they'll be back by afternoon. They were back at 2 a.m. But it's okay. Nobody was up at 2 a.m. to look anyway.
All right.
Oh, look at you rolling out your dough, Seth.
I'm gonna roll my dough.
Oh my god. Look at him go.
I know. Mom, are you okay there in the background? Is he doing okay?
I should have made sure the stream was less delayed to be actually able to respond to it.
Now, I hope everybody noticed that Seth is wearing his earbuds, and in one ear is us, in the other ear is his mom, like coaching him. From the other room.
I only have one earbud on. You can see in the other ear.
Ah. So she's whispering.
So it's on you. I have a phone call on MacBook.
No. Daryl, I got a text from him saying, I actually do know how to bake, right? And I went, okay.
Well,
Actually, I have baked before. You know who
I've
baked?
seen what you post for cooking. Like, the things you can talk to eat are crazy, Seth.
It was very valid. I don't. Yeah, it was very valid.
Tell me your mac and cheese combos, please.
Okay, so my mac and cheese combos. So sometimes you just want straight mac and cheese, right? Make just how it is. If you want better mac and cheese, it's just plain mac and cheese. You have noodles, right? Velveeta cheese
Yeah.
slices, and heavy cream.
Oh,
all
and
you
heavy
need.
cream.
Those three
Okay.
ingredients, all you need, and you use the heat from the noodles after they're boiled, and I'm snooping around here, making sure everything's going all well.
No, Julie asked a question.
Oh. What's your answer, Mom? I'm gonna have to speak up and come over here.
I have to speak up.
Yeah. You're not gonna see yourself on the camera.
Okay, hey Julie, I just want you to know he's doing a great job with this, and he's even cutting them correctly. I can't wait till he takes the head off that angel.
Oh my gosh! Spoiler! Oh no!
Hi.
Did you guys hear that all good?
Oh wait, I gotta look and see what. Look at that, Daryl. That looks good.
See that, huh? Now they
Oh, I can't even see him. Daryl, what's he doing? What are you doing over there?
they do have a tendency to run together, but they'll break
Yeah.
apart just fine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And at this point, I'm just waiting for them to cool.
We don't live in states where it's like cold enough to put them outside to cool, do we, Daryl?
I mean, it's cool enough right now. I could put them outside for like 30 seconds, and that'll be enough.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not gonna.
Oh, gotcha. Ooh. Okay.
I don't want to get too far ahead of y'all.
I'm about gonna be taking hi. I'm gonna be taking a batch out of the oven. I'm gonna check on it because my recipe didn't tell me how long. So I'm taking a guess of 350 degrees, which is pretty standard, and maybe 9 minutes. And I'm at about 6 minutes right now, and I've got a second pan. See, a second pan ready to go. Woo! Hey, wow, we're gonna lose one. Parchment paper. Parchment paper's good.
Yes, that's what I'm using.
Nah, just more.
Yeah.
more
Especially for
flour.
something like a praline. Yeah.
Okay, so zoom in here a little bit.
Still waiting.
So you see this little angel right here?
That looks like the yes, that's an angel.
Hello, Angel.
Hold on, I feel like it is reversed.
Could also be the back end of a fish, but given the season, it's an angel.
An angel.
That's an angel.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
Baby Yoda.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh, that was good. I'll give you that one. That was good.
Yep. That's what my mom meant by de-heading that angel.
So, since I'm in charge of chat at the moment, Harry asked, genuine question. Christmas here is in the middle of summer. For those who don't know, our friend Harry is in Australia.
Oh yeah,
How
upside
does that
down.
make you feel? And honestly, where I live and where Seth and Julia live right now, we have years where it's not really that different because I've had Christmas in shorts before plenty of times. So yeah.
Well,
It's like my
maybe-
third, fourth
maybe
Christmas
so.
here, and yeah, Harry, it's like I have to put on a sweatshirt at night. It's starting to get cooler at night, but cooler means like low 60s, high 50s. And
Fahrenheit.
when you're used to Fahrenheit, and when you're used to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, that feels kind of cool. Now, if I were still up in Wisconsin, I'd be laughing at myself because that's actually still warm.
Yeah, I am enjoying it very much so. But up here, when it's a little bit cold, I actually put on jackets and stuff. It's fun.
I still own those. I like wearing sweaters.
I don't own any. I own I haven't. The only jacket I own is my. I can't remember if it's called a Letterman jacket or horse. It's a Letterman jacket. I own my Letterman jacket. That's the only heavy jacket I own because I haven't worn that since high school. So when I'm up here, I'm wearing one of my dad's, I think. So I'm not gonna walk around my high school Letterman jacket.
Yeah.
4 years after I graduated. All right, another rolling. You guys are gonna be impressed again for my rolling skills.
You know what's fun too? Have you ever made spritz cookies there, Seth?
No, where are they?
You actually have to use a spritz cookie press, And well, basically, what makes them awesome is that they have almond extract in them too, and you can make like 100 of them in the time it takes to make like 3 dozen. So
I think we call them springly. So springly cookies, I think. I don't know. My mom will tell me when she catches up to all your here, but you know.
Oh, okay.
But I think we have stuff to make those as well. I just don't make them. Oh gosh. Oh no, that was just one part.
I'm not used to cookies that don't really spread out, but here, look at that. Ta-da! Garbage cookies.
Hey.
Now, is this
Hey.
gonna flatten out on their own, or?
Ah. Hi, ceiling. Whoa. Hi. This pan's really hot. But yeah, they're ready for me to like. Hello. Put out to like cool now on a rack.
Ah,
So maybe. I don't know. We'll have to taste one when they cool because maybe these aren't baked enough. Ah. Oh. I know it's hot.
mm. Oh, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be really good.
Let's like.
Well, I just heard about my mom shooting that she called for an answer, so I'm like, that's interesting. Okay, do we want another baby Yoda, or should we actually have an angel?
Yoda Angel?
I don't know, man. It's all up to you guys.
I hear the boats in the background.
Yep. All right, hold on. You can look. Angel. And then I'm gonna make some stars with a big star. Cool. I like this little star.
Just waiting on them to cool. Let's see. What else is going on out there?
What is going on up there?
That's good.
So who else? Any other questions in chat?
Surprised no one's asked.
I don't memorize. I haven't burnt anything or burned down my parents' house yet. So
I'm proud of you, Seth.
I'm so happy you are. Fire extinguisher is this thing. Thanks, Dad. My dad has told me the fire extinguisher.
I'm just gonna sit here, eat cookie dough, and drink wine. We're good.
Yeah. Drink.
I can I can keep going, licking the spoon and cleaning out the pot.
Okay. I mean, that's like customary here.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys ready? Are you watching ready again? Ready again?
Yeah, we're watching you.
Yeah.
Angel? There you go.
The heading angels.
It's still coming faster.
That's wrong.
Hey,
That's
Seth,
the
fun
best.
fact. I just started watching The Mandalorian yesterday.
Oh, I am. I think we're 15 minutes away from the ending of the season finale. You're gonna love it. You are absolutely.
Oh, I like it. Mandalorians are badass.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I already knew that, but like this is well done.
Now,
I like
did you watch the Clone Wars series?
No, not so much.
Mm.
Okay. You should definitely watch them. You would probably you would
I
like
mean, I've
it.
watched some of it. I've watched some of it. Don't get me wrong. I watched some, just not all. I have.
It has some really great storylines, especially stuff.
Yeah.
Especially there's a lot of good storyline in there.
I mean, when we lived up in Wisconsin, actually, we did some work with the 501st. So
Is the 501st up here?
Well, they have 501st. They have like 2 chapters in Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, there's an Orlando one.
Ooh.
But I was an Imperial officer. My daughter was a Jawa.
Nice.
And then she was a Sith Lord. No.
Cool off. I want to eat you. Anyway, so our buddy John Van Horn in chat asked, how many launches have you each photographed since you started? And what's your
Oh, don't ask.
favorite? Julia's lost count by now. I think we
I don't know, because like I became media almost exactly a year ago.
Mhm.
And when NSF took me in, honestly, I wasn't even planning to be a photographer so much, or not as often as I have been. But then COVID happened, and I live locally, so I became a launch photographer in a hurry. Now, John, are you asking like how many? Because I've seen every launch to some degree since I moved here like 4.5 years ago. But professionally photographed is, I still don't even know that answer, John. I'm sorry. I don't.
I have,
On the camera here real quick.
you know, it's funny. I just passed the 2-year mark since I started making the trip to Florida. It was December of 2018 for a launch that didn't even happen. That was one of SpaceX's GPS ones. And then I just got better over time, and I don't know at what point I can consider myself a professional. That's one of those things I leave it to other people to bestow that title.
Sure.
As far
I
as
already got called it at the port, so I mean, if I'm called it, I guess I'm it.
as
I
far
don't think I'm a professional, but all right. So now I gotta put these in the oven for about 9 minutes.
as
Sounds
far
standard.
as my favorite goes, boy, that Delta 4 Heavy was something.
Oh, don't even start talking about that. I had to miss that because I had to adult.
Oh,
It delayed so much that I ended up not being able to go to it. I didn't even get to set a remote for it.
oh,
Since
it
it's
was.
a baking, I have to cool off. Hold on 1 second. What is this? Pre-baked cookies.
Oh, look at
Oh,
you.
you cheated, man. You cheated.
He told me he made a practice batch. What he was really doing was staging his different, his different steps. Honestly, John, my favorite launch wasn't even like, well, shoot, I wasn't even on site or covering them as media. My favorites are standing in a swamp with Matt and Steven, watching and doing a launch streak over Starship MK2 in Cocoa. That was a fun time, wondering if we'd get, nipped at by gators. And Trump, like, oh my gosh, totally like getting back to the car. Yeah, I was gross. There's some point where you just step in swamp and say, forget it. Now I'm full of swamp. So, so that was a fun one. Arab Sat was a fun one because I had my friend Rajveer here visiting, and the streak shot from a double like Falcon landing is pretty freaking cool at night.
Oh, was that SCP-2 though, or was that because SCP-2 was the night one? I think it was. I don't remember. I remember meeting Raj. He was a cool kid. I like him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy that he kept to come to the launch.
So some of my favorite moments aren't even actually like being media launch moments. They're like being out with friends and enjoying that very moment at that time.
Exactly.
I mean,
for me, it's when Pauline is here, because I love when Pauline is here visiting. Because she's like my sister from the other coast, and that's always fun to do a remote set with her. But I don't know, it's kind of all business when we're out there setting those remotes. We only got so much time.
Yeah, that's true. I think all my favorite launches until
Where'd you guys go?
I'm here. I had to fix my camera. I'm sorry.
We'll see how those work in the fridge.
Oh, okay.
I think all my favorite launches were pre-media. I think ArabSat, the whole week of ArabSat was fun. So I got to meet all these people I was following on Twitter for the first time. Like SCP-2 is a great launch because Falcon Heavies at night are great.
the Parker Solar Probe was amazing. I love that. Love that rocket. But up until SN8, there's nothing that compares. But
That's right.
there's
You went there
literally-
for SNA.
Uh,
See, now,
Oh my god.
secret confession. If I went to Boca, it wouldn't really just be for the rocket. It would be so I could see like Jean and Rachel and
Mhm.
Mary and ride horses and learn to surf. So
I need to go back and go and ride a horse by Starship.
it's a cool rocket, and that was really awesome to watch. But when they
There-
stopped building it here, I got a little bitter.
the rocket there is just an added bonus, really.
Yeah,
It's true. I love the area. Like it was a great area. Like it was fun to go out there and shoot the sunsets and sunrise. I didn't actually go out to the sunrise since I kept sleeping in. But I don't know, man. Like watching that thing with my own eyes belly flop, like I'm like, it's the stupidest thing in the world. Like,
It was.
it's just so stupid, like in a good way. All right, I gotta decorate cookies now.
you're gonna decorate.
I'm on decorating duty. Well, in
Later, Harry.
5 minutes those will come out. But where do I start? Where do I start?
Just eat them.
Well, here,
Whatever you're
I'm cool enough to just eat.
Harry's heading out. All right, see you, Harry. Good to see you again, man.
Look, Harry, it's like
You're already eating cookies. Well, technically, I could eat cookies too.
I'm eating cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Mine are warm. Yours aren't.
She's got you there.
I'll
Oh,
be honest.
mine in the fridge.
What is that?
I'll be honest.
That's so
Christmas
good.
cookies are just as good without frosting as they are with frosting. Okay. Well, the green is the nearest. So I did actually also make a Baby Yoda as well beforehand. You know, Baby Yoda.
Aw.
And I have some green frosting, so I guess I will decorate Baby Yoda first.
Let's see. Peel off.
That's a lot of chocolate.
Alrighty.
Hmm.
I was a terrible froster growing up, so I just assumed terrible.
Let me
Here you
let
go,
me,
Daryl.
let me see
Yeah,
how
cookie.
long it's supposed to take for them to solidify. Let me check with grandma's recipe that I found on the internet. Not my grandma's recipe, somebody's grandma's recipe.
It works.
Oh, yeah, I realized, actually, I'm supposed to do this one last. I need brown
Mhm.
frosting. So we will have the head of Yoda, and then we will.
That's right. I forgot
Well,
you were doing
later.
Yoda, not angels. Okay, the brown makes sense now.
Why don't you give him a red cloak?
My mom suggested giving him a red cloak.
Mm.
Isn't it great to have an audience, a
This is
live audience?
festive.
This is a live audience. It's the first time with it. It's great.
Had the note that Baby Yoda. You know what? I'm not going to say anything that was a potential spoiler.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
want to
wait,
spoil
no,
things.
la, 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 la.
Exactly. I'm going to be careful. I'm not. Got to be careful.
Be careful,
I
be
love it.
kind. Yes.
All right.
All
I
I
have
know is
boots.
somewhere at the end, a certain actor, and I know who made an appearance. So,
I have
but I'm
boots.
way not that far yet. So
Wait, which actor?
I'm not. Well, if you don't know the answer, then I'm not going to say it myself.
Well, because if it's the actor I'm thinking
No.
of, I want to just elaborate.
We'll say the name.
No, I won't say the name because I don't want to spoil another character for you.
Whoa, Mark Hamill.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Gotcha.
That's all I know.
all you know. Cool.
I know nothing else.
There are some great actors who make cameos in the show, and I love every moment of it.
God, there is, huh?
There are so. Oh man, Julie, I wish we could tell you.
Oh, John's got another one. Thanks for staying engaged with us, John. What's the one camera that won't leave your side to shoot with?
I got my 7D.
Nikon D7500. That's my baby.
EOS R for me.
I have my Canon 7D is my main shooter right now.
The first gen?
The first gen's my main shooter. I don't have another gen. Wow. What?
Dude,
That's
we
a good
don't
camera.
have a ton of
I
cameras.
thought you had something a little newer than that.
You know, I'm working on saving up for an R6.
Oof.
someday.
See, my baby is my D3300 because my husband had given me that one, and I refused to put it out at the launch pad. I'm not quite
Oh,
at
yeah.
the point I'm willing to put that out at the launch pad yet.
I'm really hoping for my dad to give me his Nikon. I don't know what it is, but so I can need that at the pad.
Mm.
I am almost to the point where, once I get a few more film cameras, I'm going to retire my dad's camera and put it in a case next to
There
the
you
picture
go.
that he took and a picture that I took.
Well, that'd be cool.
Yeah. I
That'd be
may
sweet.
pull it out for big events and things like that, but other than that, it's going to be going in a case.
My dad gave me one of his cameras, the older, like kind of, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like kind of one of the consumer grade film cameras.
Mm-hmm.
Older Canon. Sits on my system. It's like I don't think not sure if it works or not. We haven't really tried it. It doesn't have any film.
About how old is it?
Oh gosh, it's an Instamatic. I think it's called.
The what?
I think it's called an Instamatic. I think the name of it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's what the name is, and it takes like film cartridges. You have to like have a special cartridge to put the film in.
Oh God!
And then put it in there, and we don't have that. And I can't get. It has like a little flash cube, the one-time use flash cubes.
Oh, I remember.
Well, 4-time use, but there's 4 bulbs in it. Yeah,
I remember that.
and you set that on top, and it kind of spins. And you got crank. Use that the crank. I can't get the flash cube on it either. So, yo,
Dang.
you can have a blue.
So,
But that's just in my background. It's a nice background. Oh,
uh-oh. Are they done? Are they done? Are they looking set?
one more minute.
All right. John said, do you give yourself challenges when shooting a new rocket launch? What are some you failed on and some you succeeded on? I'll lead with that. I had, what was it, CRS-20 earlier this year. I got literally nothing usable out of it. Nothing. In fact, all of my pad remotes for CRS-21 2 weeks ago, nothing.
None.
4 different setups, nothing worked. And it was all just, learning how to do stuff. And then as far as challenging myself to do something better, I'm still trying to dial in, the way I'm shooting now to have really presentable pictures. They're balanced right, they're in focus, all that good stuff. Before I get creative, because I don't have as many opportunities as the folks who live on the coast. So when I go there, I want to be able to, at least come away with something. So that's my mindset right now.
Get back.
Well, even then, just living doesn't mean you have the opportunity either, does it?
That's true.
Because there's life,
Yeah.
and then there's things like COVID, which restrict how many people can be out there.
And then there's the dreaded S word.
Oh, my mom wants a cookie.
Yeah, I know.
Hold
I
on.
was just gonna say that.
Here.
Like, you can be
There's a
there the
cookie
first
over here.
time, and then the second or third time, you're like, well, great. I was
Yeah.
all excited for that, and now I can't do it.
And it's like I said, my very first time making the trip. I walked over it. That was Scrubcember of 2018 when I think there were 4 launches worldwide that day, and only
They were like, oh yeah, there's every time we get our hopes up, and it never happens.
Yeah. So that's how it goes. That's life when you're trying to do this stuff. Sometimes you got to just walk away from it. When you got extra, go.
Cut your losses, walk away.
Yeah.
I mean, but honestly, it's a privilege every time we do get to make it out there, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Very
absolutely.
much so.
Yeah.
I have never been truly. The only time I've been disappointed was I think
Oh, I was disappointed when my camera literally died, the one and only remote camera I had. But
I think the only time I truly was disappointed was pre-media when I was doing this on my own. I think I drove up from Fort Lauderdale and it scrubbed halfway through my drive.
oh,
Because I'm using Waze. I can't remember. Someone texted me, but I didn't get the notification because I'm using Waze. I never got the notification. And I get up there to, I can't remember what spot I pulled up to. And I was oh yeah, it was Jetty Park. I paid for parking at Jetty. Pulled in, look up, and it says scrub. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a typo, right?
Now, what I will say is, when things are delayed or don't happen at all, there are plenty of other things to go get pictures of. I always try to make it a point to go see Atlantis, and I try and take pictures of it in different ways. Lately, I've been working on taking pictures of it, not just with film, which went up last night, which a lot of you liked. Thank you very much for that. I've also been trying to work on really high detailed close up stuff because there's a lot of people who have never been to it before and can't make the trip right now. Again, COVID. So I want to be able to give people a chance to see it in high detail, the way we do whenever we actually go and see it, until they can safely get here to see it.
The biggest picture on my wall of all of the pictures I printed, the biggest picture on my wall is kind of a fun little game. It's a little, is it birch or is it a rocket? And what it is it's an extreme close-up of B1020, 102, yeah, 1021, sorry. No. Oh my God. Too much wine. The first booster that landed and then launched and landed again, 1020, right?
Okay.
19 was the first landing.
Oh,
I have a spreadsheet that tells me this, but
isn't today the anniversary of that?
Seth, wine.
What?
Booster numbers in wine don't go well. 1020, okay? 1020.
Cheers.
It's the first one that launched, landed, and launched, landed again. And I know for a fact 19 is the first one who landed on land. So there we go.
That was today, right?
Or 2-1. Okay, y'all, it's either 20 or 21. Whoever in the chat, look it up. I can't remember.
John said 21.
So that's my favorite picture, and it's like literally poster size, and it is a close-up of what Scorch looks like on a booster. With my favorite picture.
I think that's probably one of the photos on my kit. I have a close-up of the SpaceX. I can't remember what booster number it is. I think it's of not the DM2 booster, it's not the Crew-1 booster. It was a Starlink booster, I think, actually. But I love the colors of it. Black and white, high contrast. That's the one I want Daryl's friend to do his little thing with. But probably don't want. Not sure you want to talk about that, but yeah. I really hope that was. That's one thing I wanted him to do on it, which was really, really cool. He does some cool stuff. But
I did get the worm while I was in town.
That was hard to get.
It showed itself for like 5 minutes before it spun back around and went away.
I know. It's like they kind of regret having done that, right? But we still got to reuse it, so we're going to hide it when we bring it into port.
Oh, yeah, it's still valuable.
Oh, yeah. That's 1058. Or is that 1048?
It was the DM2 boost. That's all I remember. But isn't that flown 5 times now, or 4 times? Four?
I think it was 4.
I think so too.
All right, good enough.
Yep.
Oh, my dog is there.
Right now, like, there aren't that many new boosters anymore, are there?
I'll pick you up for this food here.
Oh. We are an hour in. How is everybody doing?
You're already an hour in? Oh my gosh. That.
I'm eating cookies and drinking wine, so we're good.
I know mine are good. We just
gotta all be able to eat a cookie, and then I think that calls it a show.
I mean,
successfully eat it without hurting ourselves.
Mine are cool. I'm just waiting for them to solidify.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I mean.
You can eat
it won't work though. They're supposed to solidify at room temperature.
Yeah.
Well, for sure work. We have these. Oh, I should.
I mean, I could just like eat it straight off the parchment paper.
Oh, I'm sure that.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh God, you actually expected me to do it.
I want to be surprised.
I mean, I already know they're going to come out good after, eating a spoon and everything.
I already scraped my bowl. It's all gone. I'm sad.
That's solidified fast. What the heck?
So.
Oh, God, that's going to be tough to clean. Oh, God.
Cookies. They're more like candies, but they're they're a circular pretzel. You probably noticed it. The circular pretzel, the Rolo in the middle of it. You put them in the oven for a bit. it melts, and then you throw a. You're supposed to use pecans, as some people call them.
Oh, you make those too, Seth? Those are great.
Yeah, but we don't. Not all of us here in our house likes pecans, so we use peanut M&Ms instead.
Oh, no. How many make a reindeer nose? A proper reindeer nose. It's a circle pretzel, which, by the way, you can't find in Florida.
Yeah, we have. Well, I'll bring it. We have plenty of them.
Well, it's too late now. It's almost Christmas, Seth.
I don't know.
But what you do is you do the circle pretzel and a Hershey's Kiss, and then a reindeer nose is made out of an M&M. Those are good. You can make like 100 of those so quick.
Oh, they're so easy to make. We have like just a bin full of them. That we always bake cookies like the peanut butter blossoms, I think they're called. We use peanut butter cup in like a mini muffin tin. You push the dough down on them.
You know what else
I
is
think
good?
that's what those are called. There's also the cookie. It's a circular cookie with like Hershey Kiss in the middle. I think maybe those are peanut butter blossoms. I don't remember.
Oh, I know the
But,
one. No,
yeah,
I can't remember what they're called.
they're very similar cookie like recipes, but one. This is how you bake them are different.
So this here, see it?
Mhm.
Yeah. So Betty Crocker.
Yep.
Okay. The cool thing about this one is, like, legitimately, is the only one I've ever made that is a sugar cookie that still tastes sweet if you make a cutout cookie, but it also has the recipe for drop cookies on the back. And you know what's amazing? You can like roll them in things like let me look here. Yeah. So you can roll them in things like this, which have like little rockets on them.
Ooh.
Or you can just make a circle, like just roll them into balls and throw them in the oven. And when you take them out, you take, oh, this is amazing. If you guys don't, oh boy, where'd they go?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
No. Ghirardelli drops. Have you guys ever had Ghirardelli chocolate?
Yes, it is the best.
Okay. Ghirardelli makes, where the heck did this woman put it? Ghirardelli makes a chocolate drop that you can put in like your cookies. And it is amazing. And so you take like, oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay. So you take, seriously, just bag mix, cookie mix, and then this right here in the middle of that, and you get the most amazing treat. Just saying. So even if you feel like you can't bake from scratch, do something like that. And it's going to taste just like homemade. So that's my like time-saving tip right there.
I need to bake more.
I need to bake more from scratch.
Well, but I know a lot of people who like.
Oh yeah, a lot of people can do that. Yeah.
And it's not from scratch, Seth. So as long as you bake it and it's homemade, there's a difference, right? There's scratch and homemade.
There's
If you
that's
name it
basically what I do.
yourself, you're gonna appreciate it.
I just make something and I just change it up. Oh yeah, we were talking about macaroni. Sure.
Oh, yeah. What you
described?
described? No. What you described isn't weird, Seth. I'm talking about your weird concoctions where you mix things together and it's weird.
So I started with when I started making mac and cheese, like, I want to make better mac and cheese, right? So
right.
I'm like, well, I'll put salt and pepper in it, right? And then that adds some flavor. And then I'm sitting there like, well, garlic powder adds flavor. Put some garlic powder in there. That tasted good,
Yeah.
Add a little bit of garlic powder in there. And then I just sit there and I have this bag of taco seasoning in my apartment. And I'm like, I never make tacos. Like, if I'm going to have tacos, I just order Taco Bell pretty much. And so I'm just sitting there, I'm like,
I think I made a boo-boo.
oh, did you make a boo-boo?
I think I used the wrong side of the parchment paper.
Are they stuck?
Well, they're not unstucking.
Oh.
But feeling a texture between both sides of the parchment paper, I'm suddenly realizing, hey, it might have been a good idea to use the other side.
Oopsie.
You live, you learn, then you get loves. We are not supposed I do.
Yeah, I'm cleaning up so that I don't regret this later on. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, my place is pretty. The only thing that's dirty is where I was doing the dough. So, that's awesome. Cool. real quick. I'm gonna make a yellow stocking.
Okay. I'm gonna try the fridge trick again.
There.
Okay. One in the fridge.
Very yellow.
This one, though, it's coming straight off the parchment paper for me. Oh, God. That's good.
That good?
Oh, okay, hold on.
That's
We
good.
just finished decorating this. Julia, get a cookie ready.
All right. Oh, hold on. Okay, I got a cookie.
Hold on, I got to finish decorating this one. All right, everyone got a cookie?
Everybody got a cookie.
I got paper with a cookie on it.
All right. All right. Cheers.
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 Oh, God.
Mm.
It's so awkward.
It's so awkward, but it's so good.
Oh, God, it is.
Mm.
Now, Daryl, you'll be sharing that with the class, right?
Yes, I will.
Mailing it to all of us, right?
It really is a simple recipe. Yes, I found it online. I didn't have one written down and handy, but I will be sharing it.
Yeah, I'll share mine on Twitter as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I meant mailing the cookies to each other.
Oh,
My last one's last batch is out of the oven.
We didn't get to finish decorating Baby Yoda because I don't want to mix up all the
tell you
all
what.
the frosting brown, but Baby Yoda. It does look like, even not even having it frosted, it looks like Baby Yoda.
Aw.
Oh, wait,
Look
hold
cute.
on.
Ta-da!
Hold up, I got this.
They are good.
They are good.
Yep.
They're
Should have
good.
put these in when the frosting is a little bit
It's like a
softer,
record.
but
I've eaten
Now
cookie
he has
dough and
eyes.
two of my own cookies. Usually I don't eat them.
no, Baby Yoda has eyes.
Aw.
Well, it sucks for him. He's gonna be eating. So, any other questions in the chat? Antron's in the chat too. Antron, let's see. He was in Boca Chica with us. He was great. It was cool to meet him.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Any other topics to talk about? Julia, how? So your cookies came out good. Everyone's cookies came out good.
Mm-hmm.
Last batch. Oh, it's so hot. Damn. Okay. The Infinity Gauntlet is not protecting so much against the heat. Dang. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, this is a cool one. Uh-oh. Did we lose Seth already?
Nope, I'm here.
No, he's right there.
Oh, dang.
Hey, what's up? So we doing? Is this it for the show? I guess then.
Yeah.
We all have special cookies and.
We're sorry we didn't talk space, but happy holidays.
Yeah.
Happy
Talk a
holidays,
little
everybody.
space.
We talked a little bit of space.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It was good to share the recipes with the space fans that we have. So
I would have to ask my parents first before I can.
Well, I'll share
Okay,
mine.
John, last question for
Okay.
you. In photography, what have you learned in 2020 that you'll take into 2021? Daryl, I think you know one.
Oh, man.
I know you have one.
I know I have one.
I
Daryl
have
has one very specific one that he learned today.
wait that I learned today.
Not today, sorry, this year.
No, not today. Just what have you
This
learned
year.
that you're going to take it with you into 2021?
I know Daryl has one. If he doesn't remind it, I will remind him of it later.
Remind me which one.
Nope. I'm gonna let you figure it out.
Oh,
Because obviously, if you haven't learned it, you're gonna repeat it in the future.
make sure Seth doesn't set your camera to JPEG.
No, make sure double check
Oh.
your settings and make sure you are not going to be shooting JPEG in the future.
Wow.
Always
That's
double
like a
check your
sin.
gear when you get it back from Seth.
I'm trying to think. Something I've learned in 2020 because I haven't really shot launches at all. If you're going to start a 100-day challenge, choose something that has a better chance of being longevity than sunsets or sunrises.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
keep going to the same place. Change up a bit. Change up your foreground. Change up your subject.
Challenge yourself to a picture every day, not necessarily of the same thing.
Yes.
Exactly.
I like
Work on
paint your
your
picture.
composition and exposure like that. You'll get good in a hurry. So I'm told.
Mhm. That's so I'm told as well.
So I'm told. Julia, how about you?
Don't be afraid to try new things. That's what I learned.
I like that one
They
too.
may scare you, but it's going to be worth it in the end to try it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to new things in 2021.
Same here.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. What
I don't know,
launch?
we'll see.
Oh, another one, Nicole, one of my friends. She said, "What launch are you most excited about next year?" Well, this is the last question. I will go first. I am really looking forward to the first Vulcan launch.
Yeah.
I love the Vulcan. I love the name of the Vulcan. Hopefully, the paint scheme is the same in the details. So I'm looking forward to seeing that one launch.
At least the
I'd
first
say
one.
first Vulcan launch is my first I'm looking forward to, and my second is seeing OFT fly and succeed. Because
Same.
darn it, Boeing, I love you, but I don't really love you, and ULA really wants that to fly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I can go and see it, Electron in Virginia.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, that is also a good one as well.
That's fun.
Mm, yes, because you can get
Oh,
close.
you can get real close to those.
Get real close. So
All right. So that is our show. That is for this Monday, as well as the final show for 2020 until 2021. Daryl and I do have some big news to share.
we do.
This whole year we've been doing it, having some fun, doing it on our own. We did it on a whim in January after the inflated port. So we're gonna do this podcast. See what it takes us. Ended up helping us both get media credentials and all this stuff, and it's taken us probably a lot further than we thought it would have in the beginning. It's lasted a lot longer than we thought it would have in the beginning.
Yeah.
And we are super excited that in 2021, when we come back mid-January, we will be hopping on the 9 to 5 network for podcasting.
Ooh, congratulations.
9 to 5 will be all the great podcasts from Electric, 9 to 5 Back, 9 to 5 Google, Space Time from Space Explored.
There you go.
which I am also host on. And that's we shoot for Fridays for recording on those.
Yeah.
So that's a big news coming back mid-January. We're gonna have hopefully some better guests on, and we had before bigger guests on, not better, bigger guests on, or new guests.
Okay. Nice
Hold on. Too much fireball.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Oh,
We're
man.
looking for having some new guests on. Hopefully, we still have an eye on having Tori Bruno on one day and talking about horses. So
Nothing but horses.
nothing but horses
Lots of horses.
and its telescopes. So thank you everyone for coming, watching us this whole year. Everyone who's been regulars, like we had Harry has been a regular, and
John's been there.
John's been in there a lot, and I'm looking
Zach's
through
been there.
everybody. Zach's been in there a lot. Julia's been in there a lot as well. We've had her on. Our favorite guest on, of course, of all time.
Yes.
Third or fourth time being on. We love having you on. So we will thank you for coming out, and we'll see you guys all next year.
Happy holidays, y'all.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.